Viscera is a fast-paced tabletop game where 2 to 6 players roll dice, buy items, and hunt monsters of varying mythologies to become the land's greatest hero. Players can acquire cards and gems to prepare for their hunt. These cards have effects that can help you on your hunt or hinder your opponents. Players will roll and re-roll dice to try to inflict enough damage to defeat their target. The monsters are kept as trophies for victory points. The player with the most victory points at the end of the game wins. Card illustrations were hand-painted on canvas, giving the game a unique and organic feel. And creepy. And cute? Here's how to set up the game. In the middle of the table, you will have the item deck in blue, and the shop, consisting of 3 item cards flipped face up. Below that is the monster deck, seen in red, and the lineup, consisting of 3 monster cards flipped up. If an event is drawn during setup, it is shuffled back into the monster deck, and a new card is drawn. Before the first player's turn, resolve any reveal effects of monsters in the lineup in the order they appeared. Next to the decks, we have the item and monster discard piles. On the other end, we have the stash, which holds the gems. Each player will have an area in front of them for their hand, gems, equipped items, and trophy pile. Players may only have 1 accessory and a maximum of 2 hands worth of weapons equipped at any time. Now we get into gameplay. On each player's turn, there are 3 phases: the town phase, the hunt phase, and the end phase. On the town phase, the active player can buy items from the shop, paying their cost in gems noted on the right-hand side of the item card. These items are then put into the player's hand. The player may also pay 1 gem to refresh the shop, discarding any items in the shop and replacing them with 3 new item cards from the deck. The active player can also equip and unequip items between their hand and the table. This is also where the active player can play consumable items. There are some consumable items that can be played outside of this phase or on another player's turn, but this will be noted on the card. Consumable items are discarded after use, while weapons and accessories stay with the player until removed or destroyed. When the player is done preparing, the hunt phase begins. The active player declares which monster in the lineup they wish to hunt, then rolls the dice. Players start off with all 5 black normal dice. They can gain access to the red extra die using certain items. You have 3 rolls on your turn to defeat the monster. Between rolls, you can set aside any dice you want to keep and re-roll the ones you don't. The 2, 3, 4, and 5 sides on the dice count as damage done to the monster. 1s are misses and cannot be re-rolled. 6s are gems and do not count as damage. You need 3 6s to get 1 gem from the stash, and you get 1 more gem for each additional 6. So 3 6s award you 1 gem, 4 6s award you 2 gems, 5 6s award you 3 gems, etc. Less than 3 6s award no gems. After your 3rd roll, or if you choose to stop early, the dice results take effect, where the damage is done to the monster, and you get the gems for the 6s showing. Add the damage numbers on the dice with any effects from monsters, items, or elemental bonuses, and if the number is greater than or equal to the health of the monster is defeated. The health of the monster is noted in the heart symbol. Activate any defeat effects from monsters and claim any gem reward noted on the bottom right of the card. Place the defeated monster in your trophy pile. Victory points are noted on the bottom left of the monster card. We are now on to the end phase. The active player must discard until they have 2 or fewer cards in their hand. Equipped cards do not count towards this total. The shop and lineup are filled back up to 3 cards each. When there are no monsters left in the monster deck and lineup, the game is over. Players add up the victory points for the monsters in their trophy pile. A bonus victory point is awarded if you have defeated the most of any specific monster element type. The player with the most victory points at the end of the game wins.